This is a piece that I wrote for my son. It's called For Micah. Recently, I have discovered that Pizza Hut is selling some of its product in containers that have parenting advice written on them. It's true. Right. Here's tip number 1, they say, for getting to know your child better. Start by asking them questions like, what's your favorite color? Now, in the history of humanity, there have been more provoking questions asked, but I can't help but find it kind of profound. I can't ask my son, but I imagine it would be difficult for him to answer. Because right now, he's probably coloring embryonic star clouds with evaporating waxes that leave a hiss on the universe light years wide. Or maybe he's rubbing anthills with rain sticks until the mold sets their foundation to stand compact when dry. Or maybe he's sketching the lines of an eagle's flight pattern, sweeping strokes across their wings, bouncing on the wind, given the buoyancy of a child's imagination. My kid is playing with God's box set of crayons. He erases the hues of atrophy from the feeble legs of awakened coma survivors. He sketches strength where there was paralysis, and then signs off on his work in etchings of men rejoining the lovers who thought that they were lost. He outlines the faces of disabled learners in bold glosses of radiant success under the rhythm of Dr. Seuss lines, and on my most merciful days, he colors himself into my awareness. He must be a busy boy. Daddy needs that. Because too often, I remember the inside of an emergency room about as stable as this economy, and the nurse who told my wife and I we couldn't touch his miscarried body. Stop, she said. Not until somebody else decided that we could call him son and reasoned that his body deserved a blanket and all the normal trappings of an infant. And for that, son, I am sorry, but it's a brave new world out here. And they were afraid that we might contaminate another sample. It's like every instinct we have boils down to natural selection and survival, fetal harvest and stem cell research, where the only blanket they wanted to offer you was green with ink that would have tattooed your translucent skin with the all-seeing eye of commercial exchange. They finally figured out you were worth something. But I knew. That's why my mind envisioned the earth parting like the Red Sea to make space for you, and my hands made sure you got to lay there unmolested. Maybe it's because God gave you the Crayola sticks needed to sketch the hope of reunion into me and your mother's hearts, and Pizza Hut is right. I should know what your favorite color is. I'm sorry that I don't, but I can't tell you how proud I am of the artwork that you've been posting on God's refrigerator door when I walk outside.